Okay, before I start this video, let me say that I am not making this video because of Ottomagic Critic himself. I could honestly give less of a shit about him. No, the reason why I am making this video is because of people like Izzy, Jman0808, and even 0star6400 are taking this video seriously. And that upsets me. Now, before I begin, I might as well give my opinion on the BlackBordersMatter thing. I can honestly give less of a shit about that as well. Unless your video's in 4:9 ratio rather than 16:9 ratio, I probably won't bother to point it out. Though, I do get where Ryan is coming from with this complaint, and I can understand as to why he would use it. That said, others don't, and that's why I'm here today. Maybe after this video, people will shut the fuck up about this stupid, retarded, and childish conflict that shouldn't even exist in the first place. So let's begin.
Okay, before we start, I want to start this by saying that the fact that this video exists is a problem in itself.
You mean you realized you made this ridiculous video just so you can make up lies to defend your little BlackBordersMatter line, just so more commentators feel it is okay to use it to condemn and underestimate the commentators' arguments? Okay, wise guy, I could understand.
Okay, when the fuck did Ryan and Skihound ever use the Blackboarders complaint to undermine an argument? Like, let's take a look at the videos where they did mention it. In Skihound's one-shot on Doodle, he pointed out that Doodle had black borders that made the video look poor in quality, and that it was highly suggested to get rid of them to make the video look better, and afterwards, said that the rest of the video was good overall. Wait, what?
Honestly, that's the only real issue I have with this video. It actually felt more well put together compared to your other videos which felt more rushed. And you actually put jokes in this one, finally! So yeah, that's what I meant by yes and no. Like, it had issues, but overall it's not bad. Especially compared to some of your other stuff.
Whoops! Guess we forgot about that, didn't we? And as for Ryan's commentary on me, he was using the Blackboarders complaint as a comparison to whose video looks more visually appealing as a way to point out my moments of hypocrisy. And fuck you for having to make me look for that commentary to prove my point. So much pain. So much pain.
The fact I have to keep saying the same message over and over, only to be dismissed by people who ignored key details of my arguments for the reason of, I was too harsh.
The reason people like Bracket Neutrali and Brainulator are detracting your stupid fucking reason to damage control when commentating on a video by using black borders as an excuse is that BlackBordersMatter is technically a nitpick. Even with people who use an editing software, especially Windows Movie Maker, it's still a nitpick.
Oh, don't give me that technical bullshit. A nitpick would be something along the line of someone pinning something like mispronouncing a name wrong against somebody else. That's a nitpick because unless that somebody pronounced the name so bad to where you can't even tell who they were trying to reference, it still wouldn't really make much of a difference if the person actually did pronounce the name correctly, unlike BlackBordersMatter where if someone actually were to get rid of the black borders, it would make a huge difference presentation-wise and would make the video look a lot better. I mean, hey, if we're getting technical here...
Skion has never gave any advice to smaller commentators who have to deal with the issue, but Skion gave negative TV Sony Vegas. Yet, people like Skion seem to like giving small commentators shit. All this, because they have black borders for their commentaries. How the fuck are they supposed to fix it?
Yeah, because it's not like Skihound made a video where he exposed people to possible editing softwares like VideoPad, Shotcut, and even a crack of Sony Vegas. No! Oh, and before anyone goes saying, Skihound's video about that was made in June while Ottomagic's was made in July, so my point isn't moot.
And what the fuck do you expect if someone is using something like Windows Movie Maker, which in that case, you can't fix the black border issue?
Except you can? Yeah, MTR recently linked this online sort of Photoshop-like software, so you could put your avatar on, use a background, and maybe stretch the background without making it look horrible. And you could put everything together on a file, and put that file onto Windows Movie Maker. So yeah, what was that about not being able to fix BBM on WMM?
Is absolutely ridiculous, and I bet you $10 that once this video is viewed, those same people are going to completely take me out of context and distort my motivations because, to be completely blunt, the vocal minority of this community can be the most frustrating bunch ever.
Yes, how dare these people simply criticize you on your arguments? They are the most aggravating people on planet Earth. Oh my god. Also, saying that they will take you out of context is one of the most weakest ways of defending yourself from people simply calling you out. I bet you are just saying that because you know people are going to criticize your arguments, and then you dilute yourself into thinking they are quote-unquote taking you out of context. Then you tell your own audience such. And you have your own cronies mindlessly defending you by making shitty videos defending you, and also make videos against the people who even dare detract you, isn't it, Ryan?
No, he's saying that because he's been in certain arguments with people like you before, where those said people actually did take Ryan out of context, thus he would hypothesize that people like you would take him out of context again, considering you still haven't gone for your fixed goals by now. And this is coming from the same person who was commented on by the guy.
Anyways, if you happen to watch Ski Hound, or heck, watch my video on YouTube, Dude 101, you'd somewhat know of a concept we jokingly labeled #BlackBordersMatters. You hear that? It was a joke!
Remember what he said, because this shit will prove my point that he made this video just so he will make up lies to defend this Black Borders Matter line. Also, Black Borders Matter isn't a fucking joke. Even if it is, you would fail to attempt to make the audience laugh. Oh, I'm sorry, humor is subjective. I am not allowed to say it's not funny. Fuck off.
Okay, shut up. He wasn't saying that the movement in general was a joke. He was saying that the title was a joke. It's especially clear when he said that he jokingly labeled it before that statement.
Jokingly labeled, jokingly labeled, jokingly labeled.
And oh boy, I can't wait for this argument to come back and bite him in the butt.
And in a nutshell, it was our way of saying that if you want to make your videos look a bit better, find a way to simply remove the black borders to utilize the whole screen. Sounds pretty straightforward, right?
Not really, because if you spread the picture to the video's size, it will look like an ugly mess. I mean, look at this picture of Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty, and look at the results. You see what I mean?
No, I don't. Ryan didn't specifically say that you had to stretch the image, just find a way to get rid of the black borders. And hell, even if you were to stretch it, bad quality like that could be avoided if you use something more professional than MS Paint. I refer back to that software MTR link that I mentioned earlier.
Well, not to people like Brainulator9, who fought tooth and nail for it in the comment section, and then showed off our debate in a video basically calling me an egotist, and in the same thread says he's unsubbing from me.
Oh my god, you mean he is losing interest in your videos? What has the world come to?
Oh well, yeah, Brainulator didn't unsub from Ryan because he was losing interest in his content. He unsubbed from him solely because he was acting egotistical at the moment.
Which by itself has its own set of hilarities, like the fact that he claims I'm egotistical.
Okay, according to Google, it clearly states egotistical is excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself, self-centered. And if you actually seen Brainulator9's video on you proved yourself by definition in such word.
And the first thread he shows.
Oh, what? You're not even going to explain how he did it? Not even playing a clip? Okay then, fine. You know what? Fuck you. All Brainulator's video was just some pictures of conversations he had with Ryan, and at the end calling him egotistical. He didn't even explain how Ryan was being egotistical, rather than just show a bunch of comments. I failed to see how Brainulator even proved anything in that video.
And the first thread he shows is the thread that by his own admission was me admitting my flaws. Oops!
So you are not even going to bother trying to debunk his statement against you? Well shit.
Did you even listen to what he just said? Ryan was saying that Brainulator's video did not prove Ryan was egotistical, for the same video showed Ryan admitting to his flaws, which is something that is not egotistical. Pay attention next time.
But for how silly it is, I feel like it sent a message to me that at the very least I should clarify some confusion that people have with the Black Borders complaint. Black Borders Matters is a suggestion, not a requirement.
What matters more than black borders is you screaming into the microphone expecting a laugh from the audience.
More like he was screaming into microphones so people like you would get for your fixed goal already. Yeah, Ryan yelling doesn't always equate to a joke, dipshit.
Also, remember, when you said that Black Borders Matter is a joke?
You hear that? It was a joke!
Now he's saying it's a suggestion.
Black Borders Matters is a suggestion, not a requirement.
This proves my point that he made this shitty video just so he can make up lies to defend the Black Borders Matter line that got you and Ski on flack from the fucking start.
And remember when I said it was the title that Ryan was joking about, not the movement itself? Yeah, Ottomagic Critic, way to take Ryan completely out of context. This entire video is fucking moot, and the fact that people can take this shit video seriously just disgusts me. Let me make it clear for all of you so you can get for your fixed goals. Black Borders Matter is a suggestion, not a requirement. Any form of constructive criticism is a suggestion, not a requirement. Stop treating it like it's anything more. Otherwise, you don't even know what being a critic fucking is. I'm done.